PC.
Yeah, the stream's offline. Oh wait, it's
no.
coming back.
Hello?
Oh
Testing.
yeah, we're back.
Saved.
Sorry about the interruption. I was just telling the group that they are now free to travel at whatever pace they see fit, as they are no longer encumbered by a group of survivors following in their wake. So, yes, you guys can do a moderate pace. It is just more difficult to travel stealthily while traveling at a moderate pace.
Do we know how far away the cemetery is?
Uh, yes, the cemetery is just it's actually on the farthest western side of the city, over here.
Okay. With that distance, I'd suggest stealth, but that's up to you guys too.
Yeah, I'd say try and go moderate, stealthily. Or do you want to go slow?
I was assuming slow would be the stealthy option. I was assuming it was like quick, moderate, or stealthy.
You can try to move moderately quick and stealthily, but it's at disadvantage to your stealth checks.
Then it'd be useless, I guess. What the rest of you guys think?
I think we're in hell. I don't know if being stealthy is going to benefit us that much.
That's probably true. We should just try to make a good piece.
Get there. Yep.
Okay, that's fine by me.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are going to try to move quickly.
As fast as my little gnome legs will let me keep up.
As fast as a big man in plate armor and 80-degree Celsius heat could go.
As fast as a turtle person can hobble.
You guys are all faster than me.
Okay. Let's see here.
Infiltrators, we are not.
Nope.
Okay. So you guys head out from the ruined courtyard of the High Hall and are back onto the streets of Elturel here. As you guys travel through some of the ruined buildings here, you see that this side seems to be much quieter in terms of devilish activity as you move from street to street. However, you turn a corner and you guys see a charred humanoid corpse in the middle of the street. It does seem to be clutching something glinting, and as you guys move closer, you see that it is a silvered longsword in its hand.
I will cast Detect Magic.
All right. Now, does Detect Magic, if something is completely covered, you don't see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it appears that this longsword is mundane. It is just silvered.
Well, I don't need it. Anyone else want it?
Oh, I heard that silver is helpful for fighting evil things.
Thankfully, a perfectly balanced longsword is equally as effective as a silvered one for fighting evil things.
I don't think I think we just leave it a go.
I mean, could I
I bet someone really wants it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Callan, what did you say?
Divine sense.
Oh, yeah, you can use Divine Sense, and you do not sense any fiends or undead or celestials besides Lulu, and There's no consecrated ground and no more desecrated ground than any you would experience in hell.
All right.
All right.
If no one else is going to grab it, we'll pick it up.
All right, so Kilvius, as you move towards the charred figure, you reach out to grasp the sword. A great gout of flame suddenly erupts from the ground right underneath the corpse. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is he
It's
within
a
10
trap!
feet of us?
Okay. Dex save.
It's a tarp.
Yeah, is he within 10 feet of us?
I don't know, how far back would you guys have waited
Probably-
while he went to grab the sword?
I mean, I was kind of divine sensing near the body.
Yeah, I suppose I would have been close too.
Okay. So I'd say that I guess he'd be within 10 feet of the rest of you.
He can add charisma bonus to his save.
Well, plus
My
4.
charisma or surgeon's.
He adds
All right.
our-
So
our-
he passes anyway without that. So he takes only 5 fire damage as he manages to dive out of the way and only is partially hit by the gout of flame as it erupts.
I am also resistant to fire damage.
All right, so even
Nice.
further, you only take, I guess it would be down to 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
All right.
Did he grab the sword though?
Yeah, did I get the sword?
You did not. This actually happened as you were just reaching for the sword and you had to jump back from the corpse. Would you like to try again?
I'll stop him before he does. If you want it, I can mage hand it.
He only took 2 points of damage.
Yeah, didn't really hurt that much, but sure, if you want to try that.
All right, I will try to mage hand the sword, just because that seems smarter.
Okay. Just let me look something up for a second. Oh, never mind. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Mage hand. Your spectral hand floats over to the corpse, grasps the hilt of the long sword, and takes it out of the charred hands of the body and brings it over to you.
All right, I pass it to Kilvius.
Does it explode again?
Yeah.
Nope. Nothing happens.
Damn.
Perfect.
If you're gonna use that, I'll hold whatever you were using before in the bag.
And I will hand Gerbeck my rapier.
All right. So the corpse is still before you in the middle of the street. You can now have a silvered longsword.
When I grab the rapier from him, I say,
Wow, this thing must be a lot more dexterous to use, and the longsword's probably pretty hard to swing in comparison.
I
Yeah,
did not realize it was a
longsword
long
gives you
sword.
strength.
I just heard sword. Thought
Oh,
maybe it was a short
yeah.
sword.
No, this would be strength rather than dexterity to wield. So might
Okay.
not be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, if you'll put the silvered longsword in the bag of holding instead. If not, I'll just leave that on the ground.
no, I will definitely
It's
put
my
the
bad.
silvered weapon in the bag just in case.
I mean, you
Okay.
went through all the
Yeah.
trouble of getting it, so.
Yeah,
We're not running out of space in the bag, so
yeah, might as well take it.
I'm guessing mage hand wouldn't be able to like turn the body over, or is it already kind of like facing upwards?
Yeah, it's kind of facing upwards, and the silver longsword was like on top of its chest, clutched in its hands. It's like this thing got knocked backwards as it got
Mm.
charred. Uh, what about the body? Were you wanting to turn it over to see?
I was gonna try and see if there was any like iconography or heraldry on it. See if it's one of the guardsmen from the High Hall.
Unfortunately, the corpse is like too incinerated to see any of that. Most cloth is burnt away. However, you do see the charred remains of a belt pouch.
All right,
Open it.
I'll mage hand
Mage
it.
hand that shit.
Yeah.
By the way, while this is happening, I'm trying to keep an eye out around the distance, see if there's any flying devils trying to spot us or anything like that. That's
Okay.
all right.
Yeah. Um, so with Mage Hand, you open the pouch and you magically feel around the in the pouch for its contents, and the hand grasps around a small vial.
Pull it out. What's it look like?
All right, you pull it out, and the liquid inside is a silvery gray with flecks of a light blue that manifests as little um, snowflakes, and the
Hmm.
vial feels cold to the touch. This is a potion of frost giant strength.
Oh,
All right.
I thought for a second it was going to be a potion of frost resistance. I'm like, that's not going to be what we're looking for.
Be
But
okay in
that
secret.
sounds awesome.
All right. All right. I don't remember how good that is off the top of my head, but pretty good.
Yeah. So,
All right.
anything else, or are you guys going to try and make your way around the body?
Well, now that we're done robbing it, we should probably move on.
I'll give.
Well, I mean,
He's not gonna have very much use for this stuff.
yeah, he's not gonna use it anymore, so it's kind of okay.
Speaking of use for things, could me and Surzex have a retroactive talk?
Oh, yep. So, Jail approached you, Surzex, in the High Hall after you guys had woken up from your long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wouldn't purposely like try to seek him out in secret or anything. If there's people around, I wouldn't really care. I'd be like, Surzex, times are getting pretty tough, and I think we should use everything we have at our disposal to get an advantage in this situation. The devil in your shield talked to me in my sleep last night.
Okay, this is new information to me. What did it say to you?
He said, as a shield master, I would be able to use them to great effect. You know me, Surzex. I won't be swayed to evil.
Trying to think of what I'm gonna say to you. You know what, brother? I think you're right. And if there's probably only one person I've ever come to trust, and that's you. And I pull the shield off my back, hold it in two hands, look down at it, and ask. No, I'm not gonna ask. And I just hand it over to you willingly.
I won't let you down.
All right. As you take up the shield, it's the voice says into your mind, "Good. I'm glad you've seen reason." as it starts to stretch and elongate in your grasp. The mass grows and it becomes heavier as this becomes a tower shield from the kite shield it was before.
Feels right.
Glad I could be of assistance.
We'll see.
All right, so this is a now +2 tower shield, and you get resistance to fire damage while wielding the shield.
I'm gonna miss the fire
I
resistance.
feel
from the shield.
thicker.
Can the improved bag of holding fit its mouth around Catlin's shield? The old one.
I don't think so.
Can I wear it on my back?
If you want, you could take Catlin's old tower shield and put it on your back. It is very heavy, though.
It's 45 pounds.
Ooh.
And what's carry weight again?
Strength times
15.
30?
15, yep. Oh,
Oh,
no, wait.
I should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Strength mod.
Score.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's still fine. I should be able to carry it pretty easily still.
Okay.
Because I put all my rations and my water and stuff in the bag of holding, so my carry weight's pretty light still.
Yeah. All right. So you take up the heavy tower shield from jail and strap it onto your back, and you take up your new tower shield in the form of the Shield of the Hidden Lord.
Spicy.
Jay was evil the whole time.
All right. So you guys now flashing back ahead to present time. You step carefully around the charred body in the middle of the street. There are no more gouts of fire, surprising anybody. And continue to quickly make your way to the Grand Cemetery of Elturel. You guys approach the 10-foot high brass fence that once surrounded Elturel Cemetery and notice it has fallen in numerous places. A wide gate that once allowed access to the grounds has been torn from its hinges. You see severed humanoid body parts adorn spikes atop the fence posts. Some of the body parts wriggle and writhe as if undead, twitching in concert with the lightning flashes of the companion. Cracked gravestones and crumbling monuments are scattered across the cemetery grounds, whose center is occupied by a chapel dedicated to Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. The once holy structure now glows with a fetid purple radiance. As you guys look on, you notice that there's just some skeletons and zombies that just meander mindlessly around the grounds here.
I was gonna say before we got here, try and make a bet to see who thinks there's gonna be undead in the graveyard. Oh,
I clutch my holy symbol in my hand and say, "What a damn place this has become."
When I see
about
them,
how many of them were there?
Um, As you guys kind of stand out here away from the cemetery and just take kind of a casual watch, you see maybe a dozen skeletons and zombies. So a dozen total, not a dozen of each.
I guess I probably would have seen skeletons and zombies before, given free beside the plains of hell or whatever, the fields of death or whatever they're called.
You literally saw both of them in Baldur's Gate before you came here.
Oh well,
Also that.
Yeah.
that's a good point. Yeah.
Well, what's the plan, gentlemen?
I think we can take them.
I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying we should probably have a plan.
Oh, fair. Yeah, no, yeah. We could draw them into one spot and make a funnel.
And funnel them right into a flamethrower turret?
Ooh.
Now that sounds like a plan. All right, who wants to be bait?
I think we should
Well,
pick
I
our...
could do it.
You're so tough, you might frighten them off, Krush. We better send someone small and innocent.
Looks like Gerbeck.
Yeah, but I need to control the flamethrower.
I could
That is true.
animate a sword and send it in and get its attention that way.
We could all just yell really loud.
I don't think we want to do that. Just in case there's more somewhere further in.
Would the undead even be interested in an animated sword?
If it hit it,
I'm not
maybe.
sure. Yeah, go in there swinging.
I think I should. I could be okay. Like I can like dodge and dip and dive and try and lure him over to you guys.
Well, if you want.
Okay.
Those guys don't
Alright.
scare me.
I'll pull my little cannon out and do my tiny little weird ritual where I just snap it into life. And it's in
This is cool.
flamethrower mode.
Okay.
Are we hiding in like an alley?
Yeah, you guys can set up kind of just across the street from the Grand Cemetery. So that is this area here, the entire kind of area you see through, different patterns there.
Yeah.
So you guys could like set up over here if you wanted to.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay.
I'll set up behind the turret and get ready to start blasting.
All right.
So anyways,
And
Say the
so-
line, Warlock. I cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you're gonna blast one of the undead and hope to get the rest of their attention that way.
Oh no. I could do that. I thought Cruz was
yeah.
gonna go in and like.
I was
round
gonna
up.
try
okay.
and lure, be like a living piece of bait in a nicely hard tucked shell.
Yeah. Then once they start getting in range, I'll start blasting.
Okay. So to get their attention, what are you doing?
I'm gonna kind of jog partway in, try and get within like 40 feet of the closest one, and kind of go, "Oh, hello, hi there. I am not a distraction. Oh, I'm just a lonely person walking through the cemetery. Oh no, I better start running. Oh, I tripped. Oh no. Oh gosh. Darn it. Someone help me."
All right. So
Can we hear him from where we are?
I mean, if he's really hamming it up and speaking loudly like that, yep.
I just look around at everybody, kind of confused and a little disappointed.
Someone give
I'm-
that guy an Oscar, whatever that is.
Did he trip when he said, "Oh no, I tripped"?
No, I did not.
Missed opportunity.
Yep.
All right. So 40 feet from the nearest zombie would still put you outside of the former bronze gates.
Okay.
And doing what you do, these creatures just seem to pay you no heed at all, and they just keep uh, aimlessly meandering about the grounds. Um,
Oh, I accidentally licked my arm. It tastes so good. Oh no!
You hear-
Guys, it's not working.
You
It's
hear
not working,
Gerbeck's
guys.
voice resonating in the back of your head like a memory. Throw a rock.
Oh, I'll pick up a rock and just like Gerbeck. Toss a rock
All right.
and try and hit the closest one.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus strength. Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
sorry, it's rolling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you strike true with the rock you picked up off the street, and it just like crushes through one of the zombies' skulls, and like its face kind of like caves in a little bit where you hit it with the rock, and it breaks its stride for a second, and then continues to meander aimlessly about.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to them and go, alright guys, I'm gonna step into the gate.
Let's give him a thumbs up.
Okay, I'll
Did I see this? Like the rock hitting the zombie?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys are close enough to still have Krush in sight as you prepare this ambush.
Say, it doesn't seem like they really care about us. Maybe we should just go in.
Does seem like
I'm thinking they might be a little bit territorial otherwise, but like they just don't give a shit about anything outside the cemetery.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going in. Test it out.
alrighty.
Right. You gingerly step across the threshold made by the partial fence, and now you are in the cemetery grounds. The undead creatures still wander aimlessly around you.
How close are they? Like, are there any that are like? Is the one close to me is like within like 20 feet of any other one?
Uh, um, yeah, about 20 feet away from the next closest one. You're about 35 feet away from it
Alright.
at this point.
I'm going to slowly, like 5 foot by 5 foot, walk up to the closest one until I get to a point. If I get close enough to touch it, and I'm gonna poke it on the side of the head
With a finger or a mace?
with the mace, just like
So yeah, it's just kind of slowly shuffling along, and you just very carefully step up and reach out with your mace and just kind of like push it with the mace a little bit, and it kind of like stumbles over to the side and just keeps ambling in the direction it was.
I look at the other guys, and just put my arms up in the air, and then look back at it.
Oh, I'm gonna start making my way into the cemetery then.
As will I.
Yep.
Wow, what a great ambush!
Yeah.
I follow them into the cemetery holding Mini Gerbeck, who looks sad.
I mean, it was a good idea.
All right. So you guys all enter into the cemetery, and still no reaction from any of the skeletons or zombies that are just meandering about here.
All right, I guess let's huddle up into defensive uh, circle position and just hobble our way through. Do we want to pretend to be zombies?
So,
Oh.
my ethics book
I
doesn't
don't
really
think that's
say
quite
anything
necessary.
about killing zombies for no reason. So I'm kind of down to just blast.
And then I look at the warlock.
Is there one kind of like not really close to any other ones?
I guess that the one that is closest to you guys is kind of the most offset from the rest. So this guy has already been smashed with a rock.
Okay.
I'm concerned about us doing something later that triggers them all to come at once when it's kind of more of a problem than it is right now.
Yep. The closest one I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at and see what happens.
Can I use my reaction to stop his attack?
Yeah, I guess so. So as Sereth takes aim with his finger guns at the nearest zombie, you're like, no, and you slap his hand out of the way, and he kind of just shoots a blast up into the air harmlessly.
These are just poor lost souls of my people. I don't think this is quite necessary. They don't seem to care much about us at all. Maybe we should just leave them, let them be.
Hmm.
They're not
Well,
really hurting anybody. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, Krush was able just to walk up to them and he didn't seem to care at all.
I'm concerned that something else might trigger them in some way, though. I don't want to have to fight our way out.
They don't seem to be using pack tactics of any sorts, though. They're all just walking around solo. And they seem also to be completely unintelligible, so maybe we should just leave them.
Yeah, we could, but I want to walk really far around them all then.
Maybe we try to sneak past them?
Well, I mean, if Krush walks right up to them, I don't think sneaking's gonna matter because I don't think they're gonna pull us. But that's out of character. I don't know. Like, if you guys want to, then sure. But
yeah, I just don't know what to expect. Here's the thing.
And then I'll be like,
what if we startle them and we wake up something worse, or we could just sneak through and not have any problems.
I just gave my suggestion. If you guys want to do you do you. And I step back from Sarah. No hard feeling.
None taken. Let's look at the rest of the group. Just, well, what's the plan?
I would be okay with sneaking.
Alright, we're sneaking by.
Yeah, we can try.
Alright.
Alright. I'll have you guys roll a group stealth check.
So good at those. Oh, hey.
17.
Nice.
Even with disadvantage.
2.
Not bad.
All right. So you guys carefully and somewhat quietly, except for Gerbeck, who has like taut string in one of his various mechanisms just bursts and gives off a toing.
I'm gonna blame it on the rest of the group walking at their speed of 30 and me having to run to keep up.
That's fair.
But you guys kind of take a serpentine path through the graveyard, trying to keep as much distance between yourselves and any zombies or skeletons um, as you're able to. And you guys slowly make your way to um, the chapel that is giving off this sickening radiance. Um, as you guys draw near the chapel, you see that the city's descent into Avernus has taken its toll on this once beautiful chapel. Nearly all of the stained glass windows along the outside walls have been smashed, and the main doors hang open. No sign of any other creatures in or around the building can be seen, aside for the ambling undead.
Whew.
Is there like any signs of a scuffle or anything anywhere around where we walked through or where we are now?
Signs of a scuffle.
Well, because we're looking for a guy
like-
here.
Yeah, is there any
Right,
sign that anyone else is here?
Well, was there signs of like a
besides
fight
the-
that took place or something?
It doesn't appear so here. I mean, everything's kind of cracked and broken, so you can't really tell if that's just from the earthquakes that sometimes rack the city, or if it was, some kind of other cataclysmic event here. But there's no direct signs of a struggle here.
Well, I know this is probably pretty obvious, but I'm going to check if the chapel is desecrated with the divine sense. If we're close enough.
So you guys approach within 60 feet of the chapel, allowing Jael to reach out with his divine sense. And of course, you feel a ton of undead here, pretty much all around you in every direction. There's some undead. And yes, you feel that the chapel is now desecrated.
Oh.
Was this a church to Torm in the past?
It was once a church of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr were all worshipped here.
Mega church.
Taking donations.
Well, if this altar is the same as the last, or this church is the same as the altar, didn't the altar make us all feel really sick when we got near it?
That was more due
It
to
did.
it being covered in guts.
Maybe.
Well, there's only one way to really find out, I feel like.
So, and this is not nearly desecrated on the same level as that altar was to your sense. Whereas this kind of has a general malaise about it. That one was like ached to your senses.
Ugh. Well, I suppose we're gonna have to investigate.
Right, and we should go in.
Yep, I start walking towards the chapel.
Okay, I'll go with
I'm
you.
right.
All right. As you guys approach closer to the temple, you feel the ground start to rumble as some large skeletal hands burst out of the ground and claw their way out. You see a horn come out, followed by another, followed by a large bovine skull.
Oh god damn it!
As uh, drop you guys on here. Tell me if you see anything.
Yep.
I see. Yeah.
The lighting looks a bit weird for me.
Okay, I'm trying advanced fog of war. So as you guys move about, it should illuminate everything. Then
Yep.
Okay.
You can see that I can kind of see through windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, that's intended. The windows are all broken and open. The door hangs open as well. Okay, so the skeletal figures emerge from the ground as you see large skeletal minotaurs pull their way out of the
Who
earth.
buries minotaurs in a graveyard?
Actually, though.
I kind of think they were maybe not buried here, but showed up afterwards.
We casually say as they're climbing out.
Yep. So as you guys discuss this, and they pull their large two-handed battle axes out of the ground, I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Clicker token first.
Yep.
Gerbeck is not happy with this moment.
All right. You guys are lucky. They rolled a 1 for their initiative. So, all right, Jail. Seeing this, you leap into action. What would you do?
Well, I talk to the shield. I say, lend me your power and show me your worth, and I cast Wall of Flame.
Oh. All right then. I realized I forgot to roll for Rhea. And Brett, you should give Lulu a turn as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So how does that spell work?
It says, oh, that's better.
Okay, so where would you like the wall to be? You can
Right here.
draw it on the map if you'd like.
Okay.
Oh, I think he was drawing it. Or was he not?
Yeah, he was drawing it with his ruler, but he's
Oh,
gonna draw it
okay.
with his pen now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and this yellow box on the ground, you guys can arrange yourself in whatever marching order you're approaching the cemetery in.
Gerbeck would probably be at the back of his little ass leg.
Yeah, I think I would have been right where I am here.
Kilvius at the back
same.
to make sure Gerbeck keeps up.
Dragging you along and a rope tied to your wrist. No, I wouldn't do that.
I think I'm good where I am.
And I do have my mini Gerbeck in my hand. So I don't have to use my action to summon it, because I summoned it to do the preemptive fight.
That's right.
I recognize the assets on this map.
Bye.
Thank you to Midgardia for allowing us to use your maps. And by allowing us, I mean posting them on Reddit, and I just shamelessly stole them.
Nice job. Nice job.
Mm-hmm. Solid map, 10 out of 10.
All
We haven't
right,
even
I
seen the
saw
inside
a
yet.
wall of flame appear and then disappear.
I'm redrawing it because it was scuffed.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
I will also bonus action Divine Favor myself, obviously.
Okay.
And that's it. Actually, I'll move forward a little bit.
Okay. All right. Surzex, what would you like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna walk up to this guy and I'm gonna swing.
All right, go for it. 10 does not hit. However, the natural 20 does.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna fuck you.
All
Oh
right. Damn.
wow.
Well,
That is. Yeah, that Minotaur, you stride up to it, scythe in hand, and absolutely just shatter it to pieces with your divine radiance thrumming through your scythe.
Oh,
Wow.
you're not welcome here.
Jeez,
And,
whoever that is.
and I'm gonna move down to here with the rest of my movement.
All right. Yeah, did not expect the paladin crit smite
And I
against
fucking
undead.
rolled double ones on my smite.
now,
Oh my
Yup.
God.
now you know what Blake feels like that one encounter where you one-shot his fucking raid boss.
Yep.
Some good damage. Fuck yeah. Fun.
Lulu. Oh, sorry. Lulu's gonna fly 10 feet in the air and go there. Or sorry, 15 feet in the air.
Okay, so just getting an aerial view of the battlefield here.
Sticking out of reach.
All right. Rhea is going to. What is Rhea going to do? Oops. She is going to move up 30 feet and ready her defense by taking a dodge action. All right, Kilvius.
I am going to move up to Sarah, and I'm going to animate the fiendish mask that I stole a while back.
Okay. So you sing your animating song, and the mask springs to life in your hands. It starts to kind of dance about in the air in front of you, and
Okay.
you've summoned your dancing item. This
And
token
then
does look like a sword, but that's a mask.
I'm going
yes.
to command it to move south and take the dodge action. And
what is its speed?
40.
Okay.
There you go.
And you want it to go all the way?
Yes. And then I can, as my bonus action, but I can also use my bardic inspiration if that's what I'm doing. So I will also look at Sarah and squeeze his ass and
This again.
leave a nice little note there for him.
Okay.
Poor Sarah.
So, summoning the dancing item, you said it takes a bonus action, but on the same action you can.
It's a bonus action to command it, but if I can use if I can also use a bardic inspiration on that command, but I wouldn't be able to use a different bonus action.
Yes. Okay. So you summon it as an action and then give it commands as a bonus action. But if you use a bardic inspiration as a bonus action, you can also command the item as part of inspiring somebody.
Yes.
So, yep, that all checks out. So, Sareth, you feel creeped out, but it's kind of inspired by Kilvius's continued advances upon you.
All right.
Okay, and it is your turn.
I'm going to step away from Kilvius and cast Hex on this Minotaur.
Okay.
Would you be able to see through? Because I'm wondering this too, because based on what I'm going to do next, can you see through the wall of flames?
Maybe.
I believe so. The wall is opaque. So, I mean, I think opaque you can see through, but not
No.
well.
I think opaque is like that would be translucent, is what you can see through, but not well. Sorry, I'm not meaning to fuck up your move there.
No, it's fine.
Like,
yeah, you're right. Allows no light through.
Okay.
The
So then I can't see those guys. All right. That changes things. I'm still going to step away from Kilvius. I'll just go this way. Okay, that's 20 feet. And yeah, I will just Eldritch Blast this Minotaur to the south then.
Okay, not hexing it?
No.
Okay. Roll for attack.
25.
25 hits. Roll for
Nice.
damage.
8 damage.
Force damage. And next blast.
16.
16 hits.
Nice. For 10 damage.
All right. As you see, you summon your eldritch energy and blast out, and you see bits of bone and flesh that was still hanging off that bone go flying as you chip it off of the skeleton. But now it fixes its unearthly gaze on you and starts to stamp its hoof on the ground.
Uh-oh. Mistakes were made, boys. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Gerbeck, you're up.
Alright, Gerbeck's gonna walk up, knowing that there's a bunch of horrifying things right on the other side of that wall. He's gonna put his tower down, kind of on the square here. Fuck. And he's gonna make the turret walk up and just kind of blast at where the Minotaur used to be.
haha.
Okay.
Gerbeck has object permanence.
Oops. I should actually roll my fucking attack.
Yes, you should. All right, so the Minotaur is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Except without that 1 damage.
Okay.
Um,
He passes. So he takes
Fire
half
through the wall of fire.
9,
Nice,
takes
bamboos.
4 damage.
You have
As his vision, just a gout of flame comes out of the wall of flame.
do you have disadvantage on that dex save since he can't see?
I'm gonna say they cancel out because the cannon's gonna have disadvantage shooting at a target he can't see. All right. Anything else on your turn, Gerbeck?
Is this one within 60 feet of me?
The one to the south? Not quite.
Well,
But you do still have some movement.
alright, Gerbeck's gonna walk one up, and now that his cannon is on his attack, it's gonna walk back under Gerbeck, the remaining 20 feet, or 10 feet, and then, yeah, I'm gonna throw my acid at the far Minotaur.
Okay. Roll for attack.
And
Another
this one would
dexterity
take the
save.
5 damage.
All right, so that is a failure. So he's going to take the 11 damage. All right. Anything
that's my
else?
turn.
Or that's it. All right, Krush, you're up.
All right, I am gonna walk up to here and pretty much be right here, or yeah, right here. If I'm not taking damage from the fire from there, right? I assume.
It radiates 10 feet on the side of my choosing, which is towards the Minotaur, so you should be safe there.
So I'm going to now I'll go right here, and I'm gonna hold my action if the Minotaur gets within range of me. I'm going to try and grapple it and hold it in the wall of flames.
Oh!
Would they have
So like
taken
it's
the
gonna,
fire
I'm gonna
damage
hope
too?
it goes halfway through.
All right.
I think that zombie and the Minotaur would have taken damage when I spawned the wall.
When you spawn it or on their turn?
Both, I
Start
think.
their turn.
Is it says when the wall appears, each creature within its area must make the dex throw or take the damage. And then earlier it says that anything that ends its turn within 10 feet of the bad side.
Okay. Yeah. So, Dex throw. What's your spell save DC? It doesn't matter because he rolled a 1 and a 2. So roll 5d8. Yep, 5d8.
Does the zombie just get roasted?
Oh yeah, the zombie's gone. Okay, 25. All right. Yeah, he definitely did take that damage when the wall was summoned, although you never saw it. All right, Krush, anything else? Or just readying up grapple?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now it is the Minotaur's turn. The one here is going to charge right by the mask, totally disregarding it, and is going to gore into Seraph with its
Oh no! Why, Sarah? Oh god, that means I'm next.
That's 45 feet, man!
Didn't get slowed at all from the mask.
It has to start its turn right by the mask for you to do that. But the mask can make an opportunity attack as it goes by.
One shot at mask. Save Sarah.
Please!
12 just hits. Roll for damage. All right. Not enough to finish off the Minotaur, who is going to gore Sereth and
No.
14
that
to
hits.
hit.
That
All
hits.
right. So that is 14 plus an additional 2d8 for it moving at least 10 feet. All right, so that is 23 damage, and I want you to make a strength saving throw.
Within 10
Okay.
feet of me, so he gets +3.
Nice.
Okay.
You know, all things considered, that could have been a lot more damage.
All right.
Uh,
So you had time as the Minotaur stamped its hoof to brace yourself for whatever was about to happen, and you don't get sent flying and knocked on your ass as this thing jabs into your side with one of its two horns and kind of tears into your flesh there.
casually murders half my health bar.
All right. And now is the time where I tell you that these guys do have multi-attack.
Oh,
Just kidding. Just kidding.
don't play me like that, man.
All right. And then through the fire and the flames, this Minotaur charges on. He is going to go straight in the direction that he last saw the group of you, which would take him very close to goring Gerbeck. Now, as he walks through the flames, he's going to take the damage again. And Brett, you're going to get a chance to try and just strong arm this charging Minotaur into stopping.
Is that athletics?
Athletics, yes. He's going to make first his dexterity against the fire, passing, so you can roll the 5d8, and then he's going to take half that.
You know, sometimes, guys, you just gotta grab the bull by the horns.
All right, so his athletics to break your grapple.
Thank you.
Oh!
RKO out of nowhere.
All right, Catelyn, you can roll your flame damage again.
Nice.
All right, 23.
And
And he takes half that, so that is going to be 11.
Did he save?
He saved, yeah. That was the 19 that I rolled there.
Oh, the save DC is 21. I just can't figure out how to change it because it's not actually my DC.
it's the
Oh.
shield's DC of overpoweredness.
Aha. Did I give the shield spells yet? Let me just flip through my notes here. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so it did fail, so it's going to take the other 12 damage that I didn't apply. And Krush is now holding it half in the wall of flame as it tried to come out. Its horns were down, and you did grab life by the horns, and are now holding it back as your feet dig furrows into the ground in front of it, as you push with all of your might and brace yourself.
This might be the most manly thing that I've ever done. And I'm not talking Krush, I'm talking like Brett Meyer. This might be
Role playing a portal holding back a Minotaur. It's the
Yeah.
most manly thing you've done. Okay.
Hey, that's still pretty badass.
Wait. So this Minotaur has a name. We can't kill it. Its name has sentimental value now. said
What?
grab
What?
life by the horn, so its name is Life because he.
God damn it, Crichton.
All right, Jail. You are up.
All right. Well, seeing how easily my brother's smite took care of that last one, I'm gonna use shield training and toss my shield on my back.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I guess I probably shouldn't mention. He's not going to try and attack me or anything when I'm holding.
It was running through the flames, just trying to gore something, and you completely stopped it. So
Perfect.
So it ended its turn in the wall, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's balanced.
All right, Jail. Roll for attack against the Minotaur.
All right, Gerbeck, let's test out this trusty blade.
I mean, if at this point, if you miss, it's your fault. I balanced it perfectly.
I don't believe you. As I swing it with two hands.
Hey!
Perfectly balanced, as all things
Wow.
should. All right. I'm guessing you're putting a smite on this, and it is
Oh,
an
yeah,
undead. So
brother.
that's an extra D8.
All right.
Paladins exploding minotaurs like it's their day job.
So that's just plus 24 for the crit smite.
Yeah, 24 was it?
And your divine favor, don't forget that.
Oh, plus 4 for divine fit 1d4. My god.
All right, so 16 for the longsword, 8 for the divine favor, and then 24 for the crit divine smite, and you can roll another 3d8 on top of that.
Oh.
Brutal crits, man.
All right, yeah, that is a ton of damage, and you charge into action, just like throwing your shield behind you onto your back, where you've devised a clasping mechanism. So in one practiced motion, shields on the back, draw your sword in two hands, rise it up over your head, and you bring it. You reverse the grip and bring it down into a stab right in the middle of this thing's skull. Your sword glows with white hot radiance for a moment, and the skeleton is suffused by this light, and then it just explodes into dust in every direction, leaving just you holding your sword point down in the air in front of yourself.
Oh. I look back at Gerbeck, just still holding the sword in position. Shocked face.
Shocked Pikachu.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
I give him a sheepish thumbs up as I just watched a Minotaur blast through a flaming wall at what seemed to be a direct course towards me.
All right, Surzex, you're up.
Oh, brother, you always gotta one-up me, don't you? I run up to the Minotaur, and I'm gonna try and shit on it.
Number 3, let's go.
Do it.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna one-up it.
Jesus.
Oh.
I call hacks.
Hey, I missed my first attack overall, so
You describe how you kill this thing.
Guys, the stream is down. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Good.
I
Are
have
you sure?
zero
I'm seeing it.
indication that
Oh,
it's
maybe.
down.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, on my end it was. My bad. Sorry to interrupt.
False alarm.
Sorry.
All right, Surzex, how do you kill this thing?
I'm How's this for swinging, bro? Don't worry, Krush, I got this. And I'm gonna bring my scythe right down the middle of its skull, and I'm gonna slice the skull right in half.
All right. So as Krush wrestles with this minotaur, as it tries to push its way through the wall of fire, you have ample time to perfectly line up this swing. As you bring your scythe down with precision, you split the skull right in two. The minotaur skeleton's momentum causes it to like crash onto the ground in front of you. As Krush, you now hold the split into skull of the minotaur, one horn in each hand.
Then I look at Krush and I wink at him.
I start clapping the skull together like I'm like cymbals.
Yeah, no, it was good. Good job. Good fight.
Drop
Alright.
to the ground.
I can't believe we killed
I guess
all of
that's my
those with
turn.
crits.
Yeah, that was insane.
This new magic scythe I found is the shit. I mean, pardon my language.
Wow.
Resting in that blessed tent
Does
did pretty good work for the paladins.
Definitely lives up to the legend.
Alright. Well, we should probably try and sneak in then now, hey?
These skeletons aren't fighting us, right? These are just the ones we've seen and snuck past.
Yeah. Besides the minotaurs that just assembled and attacked, everything else just seems to stay ambling about with no direction at all.
Seems odd that only the Minotaurs would be really, really angry.
Well, do you think that the zombies would want any of us after what they just saw?
Real true. Alright,
What's-
I'm gonna... Oh, what's that, Gerbeck?
I was gonna say, was this temple always emanating a blue aura?
Purple?
A purple aura?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ever since you saw it from the street, it's been glowing with that kind of sickening purple radiance.
After I hit those double crits in a row, I look at Rhea, kind of, and I flex towards her.
She looks back at you and she's like, "Well, I certainly never taught you that. Good work."
And I turn my head real fast because I'm blushing.
I see this and try not to laugh.
Okay, so you guys, Sereth, I guess, dusts himself off.
Yep.
The rest
Yeah,
of you,
Preston
doing
takes the
fine.
blood off.
You guys step up to the front of the chapel, and you see that there are a number of carved pillars resembling heroes of Elturel's past that decorate this marble patio leading into the main chapel. You see the dark mahogany doors are ajar, and the remains of the patio's windows have spread shattered stained glass everywhere. Surzek's jail. You feel like you can recall who these heroes are. I want you both to roll a history check.
Oh god.
God.
It was always our dream to end up here, Sir Zex.
I know all these men very well, and women.
Not that well, obviously.
I'm going to use my inspiration and re-roll that.
Okay.
God.
All right. Respectable. You know some names here. So, how many pillars do I actually have here? 8. All right. So between the two of you, you do remember all of the names of the heroes here. So from the top going down, the heroes are Agnithar, Zokel of Torm, Bertra Zomes, Yavina Druin, Kassar, Zivik, Luren, Dop Husser, Renk the Bloody, and Leville Denu, and Van Lancer Eagleton. Or Eagle Talon, sorry.
What kind of names?
I remember Depush well.
That's
Dop
always my
Husser. I'll type those out for you guys later, and you can tell me how bad I butchered the pronunciation.
Right.
Krush, I believe you'll be on one of these pillars one day.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think these are all warriors of like one of these gods here. They're
I walk up to Krush and I say, Did you grab a minotaur by the horns back there? Is that what did I see that right?
yeah, he was going and I thought, you know what, he probably can't see me, and I'll just get ready and grab. Worked out okay.
Yeah, I'd say.
I don't know. It was pretty cool.
So Jail, you step up to one of the carved pillars here. Are you laying a hand on it?
Might as well, yeah. Check the brickwork, see if it's nice and sturdy.
All right. I want you to roll Arcana or Religion, your choice.
Ah, yes, my two best stats.
All right. As you touch the marble pillar, you feel for a moment that there might be something about it, and then you're like, nah, it's just a pillar.
I've got to be the least religious paladin that ever lived. Krush, you're good with these things. I feel some sort of power.
Sure, I guess I'll try. Put my hand up to it, I guess.
Okay. Roll Arcana or Religion.
Oh my god, you put me to shame.
All right. So as you reach out to touch the pillar, between the marble facade and your fingertips, you start to feel a tingling sensation as static electricity starts to jump from your fingertips to the statue, and you lay your hands on it, and arcing electricity leaps across the stonework, and then the stone starts to glow in a white energy, and you say aloud the name of the hero as Jael and Surzex just told you. As you do this, you hear a foul shrieking sound from inside the stone as a specter rips itself out of the stone, taking damage from the radiance that you just imbued the statue with. All right, and since everybody has initiative order already, we'll just go from there.
No,
it was
Oh,
possessed with a stone?
Huh.
I knew you would
Indeed.
one, Krush.
All right, delete the Minotaurs, add the Spectre. All right, so Jael, you see this Spectre coalesce out of the stone. you see that its form is damaged. Its edges are blurry, where it's was in contact with the stone as it left.
Does it look hostile? Assuming yes.
Yeah, it looks hostile.
I swing my sword at it.
All right. You're gonna have to step up 5 feet to do that, but yes, you can swing your sword at it. 14 does hit.
Would I still have my divine favor on?
How long does it last? A minute?
I think so, yeah.
Um, yeah, it's been pretty quick since the last fight. I'm gonna say you've got 2 more rounds of it.
Nice. It's two-handed damage.
Oh my god.
I think I only balanced it for one-handed use.
10 does not hit. So as you slash into the ghostly figure, you do see that your sword kind of cuts through its essence a bit, and it kind of lights up as the blade passes through it. But there's little to no resistance as your blade sweeps through the ghostly figure, and it kind of throws you off balance as you try a backhand swing back at the ghost. It floats out of the way.
Oh my lord. And after I'm done that, I can unstow my shield, right?
I believe so. That would be your item interaction this turn.
Okay.
Your training allows you to do that quickly.
Yep, I'll put my shield back out and give Krush advantage.
All
With
right.
10 advantage.
Yep. Okay. Surzex, you're up.
10, 15, 20. Can I sneak past jail here and go here?
Just above him.
Above the specter.
Yeah, if you got the movement for it, you can get by your brother there.
Because I assume, like, I can't swing it through a pillar, so I want to get around. Does this specter look like the hero on the pillar?
It does not.
Right, foul creature, it's time to die. Yep.
The 18 hits.
What about the 9?
The 9 does not. So you bring the holy relic scythe of Elturel swinging through this creature, and its form parts for the blade and then just fades to mist and smoke as it just dissipates.
Wow. What did you do, Krush?
I don't know. I just felt that it needed the name to be said. Did it feel like we cleansed the thing of evil spirit or something? Is that
No, more so it felt like you empowered the statue. The spirit was something else.
oh? What was the name of the person that I said?
This was Zokel of Torm.
Try this one. Try this one.
Okay. Are we still in initiative or?
I mean, there's nothing aggressive here now, so you can just act freely for now.
So
If
I
combat
will.
resumes, we'll go from Lulu's turn, I guess.
Okay. Who's on this statue?
This would be Agnithar.
All right. I will try it again, and I will go. Ignithor, we beseech you, and I just put my hand up on it.
Okay. Roll a religion check.
Okay, excellent. My character sheet. Sorry.
Nice.
All right. You go to the next statue and you reach out again, and you feel the same potential build as your hand reaches out to the statue. And again, as you lay your hands on the statue and speak the name, the current surges from your body and into the statue. It's the shadow being cast by the other lit up statue on the other side of it grows long, and you see that the shadow actually starts to burn with the same light that you've just imbued in the statue, as the shadow stands up tall and is going to manifest into a figure in front of you. Let's see here. Oops, okay. I did not have the token. All right. So we're going to go from Lulu. So she sees this shadow stand up into a black form looming behind the statue.
Lulu is going to actually fly up and do Trumpet of Sparkles on it.
Hit him.
Cool nuts make noise though.
Okay, let me.
Perfect.
That's the main reason why I wanted to do that. Trumpet of Sparkles.
All right. So Lulu takes a big deep breath, unleashes that sound, and out of her trunk issues a bunch of confetti. The creature is going to make this throw at disadvantage, and it fails.
On a related note, has anyone played Elephant before?
Nope.
No.
As a kid? No? Okay.
All right. So you can roll your 48 plus 4 damage.
I think I did. Did I not? Oh, no, I didn't roll the actual damage there. Sorry, just let me do that. $44 plus 4. Or wait, 48 plus 8.
Yeah, 48 plus 4.
Plus 4.
All right. As the confetti touches the shadow, where the confetti and the shadow touch, it's kind of like particle annihilation, as it just like disappears, and eventually all of the confetti falls on all of the shadow, and it's just not there anymore.
Wow.
Good job, Lulu.
Do we any understanding of what this cleansing might be doing at all?
Roll an investigation.
I really should have not dumped Ant.
You
Oh my god.
really don't understand what is going on right now. As you guys ponder this, you see the shadows of the other pillars start to go towards the light rather than away from it. And then these shadows stand up and also manifest. And let's do that.
Oh boy.
All right,
That
so
was like a
shadows
home
were
run,
at 21, and specters were at I want to say 14, but I can't recall.
Maybe it was either.
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
All right, just let me do some administrative work here.
Did Zerzex smite the specter, or did he just hit it with the?
He just hit it with his scythe. All right, so it is now Rhea's turn as all of these spirits manifest about you. She is going to take. She's going to take stock of where she is on the battlefield first of all, because I forgot. Run up and no longer dodging is going to make a couple attacks with her longsword, two-handed.
Come on, Rhea.
Good.
That hits for 10 slashing damage. However, her normal sword seems to not do much to the shadowy form as it passes through. Now, second attack, 14. That does hit as well, but again, it does not seem too effective. She's going to be like, friends, you might be more equipped to handle this, as she thinks she's going to fall back next turn. Kilvius, you're up.
Make it cry.
I am going to move up to here. And I'm going to cast Bane at level 3 on the first 5, the closest ones.
Okay. So basically, only this one would be spared?
Yes, the back one, yeah, or the bottom one. Sorry.
Okay. So Shadow 1, 2, and 3 are going to make charisma saves. It's a save. That's a fail. That's a save.
Jesus.
This guy is baned. And now Spectre 1 and 2. That's a pass, and that's a pass. Sorry, buddy.
Jesus.
You baned 1 shadow there.
Well, worth the level 3 spell. And I'm going to command my dancing item to assist Rhea and make a slam attack.
Does
And
that skeleton by Kilvius have a mustache?
No.
Somebody must have drawn that. It does now.
and also his bonus action, Endless Waltz. So he'll move up and make a slam attack.
Okay, roll for attack. 15 hits. Roll for damage. All right. You see that this mask imbued with the song of creation somehow hits this incorporeal shadowy darkness as if it had weight and mass as it slams into it. But it is still kind of there as an inky blob of darkness. Now, what else did you say you were doing with its bonus action?
The Endless Waltz. It says immediately after the item makes a slam attack, you can take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay.
Looking for you, sorry.
All right. So then the mask starts bobbing and flying around to a beat nobody can hear, and it is getting ready to dodge anything the shadow can throw at it. All right, Sarith, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna shift over to the other side of Gerbeck and do the thing I do at that shadow that's been injured already.
Shoot an arrow at it?
Ooh.
All right.
I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration on that.
Okay.
It's a D8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. 11 does not hit, sadly.
Sadness. All right.
Someone lucky is.
Second shot. Better.
16 does hit. Roll for damage.
8.
All right. Yeah. You blast the shadow with your eldritch energy as it just dissipates into dark, inky smoke and then fades from view.
Thank God. Now I get some temporary hit points. All right. I'm then going to. That was 10 feet. I'm then gonna hop over to here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Specters are going to go.
Oh god.
Let's see here.
I was really banking on these Banes helping me out.
That one's going to go there. There. This one, however.
Oh boy.
What's your best
Okay.
purple man?
So the specter reaches out with its skeletal hands and clasps you on the wrist, Kilvius, and it feels you feel a cold sensation as your arm starts to go numb. You take 11 necrotic damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Yes.
All right. Okay, so you just take the damage, but your hit point maximum is not affected at all. Likewise, the creature engaged with Rhea is going to reach out and do the same thing. However, Rhea was already had her mindset on retreating, and she falls back down a few steps as it reaches out, and it misses. Krush, you're up.
I think you're muted, Brett.
Sorry, I thought I had Gerback before me. I will
I think technically it is. Yeah.
just go hit the closest guy with the. Oh, can you not hear me still?
Nope,
No,
we can
we
hear
do.
you. I see
Oh.
you guys as both being 5 in the initiative order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if Gerback wants to go first, he can go first. It's fine. I'm pretty sure you've got a higher dex than me.
All right. I can do that. Upon seeing Kilvius get a little ambushed, I'm going to kind of move over a little bit, and I'm going to use my acid against this one.
Okay. So it has to make a Dex saving throw against your acid splash. It fails. However, the acid kind of doesn't like do anything to its form. You do see a little bit of a reaction as some of the acid sizzles away as it splashes through its form, but it doesn't seem like it did as much damage to as it would have to a flesh and blood creature or a construct.
Makes sense. Yeah, and that 4 arcane firearm damage is just 4 more acid damage.
Okay.
And then Mini Gerbeck's gonna walk over one, and it's gonna like flamethrower, but so the edge of the cone is here.
Okay. So
Goodbye, door.
So actually, yeah. Before I do that, the church looks stone, but can confirm, is it made of stone?
Yeah, it's made of stone.
All right. Yep. Then I will continue with the flamethrower. And the 1 is not applied. I just keep forgetting to uncheck it.
Okay. Spectre fails its saving throw, and you also see as the flame doesn't really do much to its form.
Understandable.
All right. That is your turn, unless you want to move anywhere else.
Nope, that was my entire movement to get there, so that's my turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forget you're short.
little
Krush. Little legs.
I am going to go up to here, and I'm going to actually, surprisingly, I think I'm actually going to cast Sacred Flame on the shade instead of on the instead of attacking the specter.
Oh.
So on the baned one just down here?
Yep.
Okay. So it is a dexterity saving throw, I think.
Yes.
Okay. 17. So I believe it passes.
There's a
Yeah,
D4
that is
minus to
minus
that.
Oh,
D4.
that's right. So it's now a 14, which I
That's
believe
a fail.
fails.
Yeah.
All right. Roll damage.
Okay.
Bane, nice Bane.
Yeah.
Watch.
Uh,
So what level 3 Bane? Well worth it.
All right. So as you summon this crackling radiant energy, the shadow fails to get out of the way as the light just kind of makes it fade away into a kind of an after image in your eyes, as if it got hit by like a kamehameha and the enemy just disappears.
Sweet.
So yeah, that shadow just burned up with that.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right. The other shadow is going to let's see what's it going to do. It is going to slide into the shadow cast by the raised patio here, and it's going to try to hide in it.
How rude.
All right. I don't think any of you have passive perception higher than that.
Nope.
Where'd he go, Mustache Skelly?
He shrugs. All right. So that is, I think, the only shadow left. Yep. Okay. Jail, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna come hit this specter after tossing my shield over my back again.
All right. 25 hits for 8 damage.
Classic.
Never fails. Second one also hits. Oh, hey. Now we got to remember this one so we don't fall into confirmation bias.
Yep. I think there was one earlier too that rolled higher.
I don't remember that one.
I think his crit rolled lower.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you do a well-practiced sword combination here of slashes, and the specter's spectral form is severed in a couple places as it just fades to mist.
Ace. And that was all my movement, so I will just chill here.
All right. Surzex, you're up.
Coming to show Rhea what these magic fingers do. I'm gonna touch her sword, make it magical for the next hour.
All right. So you have empowered Rhea's sword with your divine energy. I'm going to give her the little frost symbol there as it kind of bleeds like a trail of cold mist, and the blade is has sparkles of frost on it.
I say, go get him, and then I end my turn.
All right. It is Lulu's turn, Brett.
I'm muted again. Trying to multitask. Lulu is. It's just the single specter, right? Am I
Yes.
missing?
However, you guys did see that the one from this pillar retreated.
Oh,
One
okay.
of them's stealth here too.
I think
yeah,
I'll just
then-
have Lulu.
There.
Lulu's just gonna fly kind of next to Sereth and Gerbeck and be in range of them. That's
Okay.
Lulu's turn.
Alrighty.
And dodge action, I guess. But
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get the token on here. And Roll20 is being real slow about it. I know the one time I was like, I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't need to put the icon on there. I'll remember. I won't remember. So, icon goes on. All right. Rhea, emboldened by her now magical weapon, is going to leap down the side of the stairs, rush over, and make two-handed longsword attacks against the specter. That is a 10 to hit, which unfortunately misses. Second attack is an 11, which also misses. Rhea's back to her old self.
Oh.
That's our captain.
Oh my god.
All right, Kilvius, you're up.
I'm going to disengage and move back here. And then ridiculously command my mask to go attack, bitch about why he left me alone. Then he's gonna go up there and make a slam attack. Who's in once again?
Okay. 25 hits. Roll for damage. 5 force damage. All right. And then I assume it's going to dodge again immediately after that attack.
Yes.
Alrighty. Sarith.
Gonna walk over to there and fire Eldritch Blast at that guy.
Okay. Roll for attack. Yeah,
Yeah.
25 hits.
6 damage.
Damage. All right.
Blast him.
Oh.
8, however, does not hit. All right. The Spectre is now going to reach out and grasp Rhea with its life drain attack, which hits
Oh.
for 14 necrotic damage.
Please no.
Look what you've done, Sir Zex. You sent her in.
I sit here in jealousy as she's getting sucked off right now. I mean, what?
Oof. Okay, she does save. So she just takes the necrotic damage. She does not lose any max HP. All right, Gerbeck, you're up.
Well, Gerbeck will push her off. Make his cannon walk over to me and then do nothing because there's nothing. And I will wiggle over one and throw more acid at the thing. Even though it was not that effective.
Not that effective, but it still did something. So, might as well.
Pikachu still beat Onyx. You can do this.
It fails, so it is going to take 13 divided by 2. That's just enough to finish it off anyway.
Yay! We did it,
All right.
guys! And then, for the rest of my turn, I guess I'll just walk over and pick up my little statue.
Okay. Krush, what are you doing?
Brett.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going to stand up next to her and just get ready to take a swing with my mace.
Okay.
If the shadow pops up anywhere near me.
Yeah. Okay. The shadow. Let's see.
Every time there's awkward silence, I think we DC again.
No, sorry. So the shadow manifests itself out of the shadow of the bottom step right in front of little Gerbeck as it reaches out a shadowy hand. Oh, I clicked that twice, so 12 is what I rolled first to hit.
12 misses.
All right. little Gerbeck is startled and steps back from the shadow as the shadow tries to wrap you in a hug of darkness. Now it is going to use its bonus action to try to sink back into the darkness. All right. Who has a passive perception higher than 13?
I do.
Mine's equal to 13.
All right. So you two see the shadow sinks back into the shadows of the steps, and is still occupying the space that it was. The rest of you are like, oh no, it's just normal shadow again.
How? Okay.
Jail. Now, I'll remind you, you can take your action to search for hidden things.
Is Divine Sense in action?
Yes.
Damn. What if I was to go to where it just was and swing wildly?
You would be attacking at disadvantage as you just stab at the shadow on the ground.
Okay, I'll try that one.
That's
Okay. 14 still manages to hit.
Oh,
For
shit.
6
I just
slash
look at Jail
damage.
confused as he stabs at the ground where there's obviously nothing.
All right. Second attack, 21 hits. Roll for damage for 5.
Oh my god.
All right. So you don't know if you're doing anything or not, but
Take that,
you're
evil shadow.
stabbing at the ground. All right. Surzex, you're up.
Hey, luck, brother. I guess I'll
I
try.
think I'm doing it.
All right. Surzex, roll for attack.
13.
13 just hits. Roll for damage.
God damn.
All right. Yeah. You think you do some damage to that shadow on the ground.
Fuck you, ground.
Yeah, get him, Surzex.
23 hits for 10 damage as your magical scythe sparks off the cobblestone leading up to the stairs here. You're sure putting in some work on that shadow, you think?
All
All
right.
right. It's Lulu's turn. However, Sareth and Krush, you saw that Surzek's first attack actually killed the shadow.
Just shout out.
Lulu is also gonna try and gore the shadow.
All right, Lulu flies down at the ground in a headbutting formation. Bonks her head on the ground, and she's like, "I'm doing it, guys.
You
I'm
get him.
helping."
You got it, Lulu. I'm imagining the scene off of Office Space with the printer. Someone's gotta pull Lulu away.
All right. So that kind of concludes that for now. As you guys sit there puzzled about what exactly just happened.
Is it gone? Is
What
it dead?
exactly just happened?
I think it's gone.
Either gone or we were hitting the ground really, really hard for nothing.
No, you got it. Give you the thumbs up.
I use Divine Sense.
All right. Can you click the wording of Divine Sense again?
Says detects everything the DM doesn't want you to see.
Right. Ruins all of his traps, all of his false NPCs. Okay, you do know the location. Okay. So you still sense that skeleton over there. That zombie to the north of you, maybe. Not quite.
Why is there still a minotaur up there?
Is there still a minotaur there? Because I forgot to delete him.
Oh, okay. I thought there was. Okay.
He's just waiting for the.
I scrolled up and was like, guys, we've missed something.
Yeah, you feel a couple skeletons. You still feel the ominous desecration of the temple here.
Do these pillars look like they've been kind of cleansed, like the other two Krush touched?
So only the two that Krush touched give off the radiance. The other pillars still just look like mundane marble stone.
Well, I don't know what Krush touching those is actually doing, so I don't know if we should spend any more time out here.
I think we got him.
I walk up and
Well,
try
what
to
if-
touch it.
All right.
I'm going to
Gerbeck,
cast
you
Cure
can
Wounds
roll.
on Sarah.
Okay. You can do that. Gerbeck, you can roll
Nice.
Arcana as you touch this pillar. Yeah, you think religion's good and all, but there's nothing a little magically assisted technology can't solve. And you quickly whip up a arcane resonator device that is going to amplify the holy energies of this place. And you fix that to the stone statue, and it starts to glow like the other ones did.
Oh, my science.
I think there might still be some work with the other pillars, guys.
Oh, let's get at it.
All right, you guys set to work on this. And for the sake of brevity, you one by one go and activate all of the statues of the past heroes of El Terrell.
We did something.
We don't know what, but it felt important, and that's all that matters. Does the aura around this place change at all now that we've activated them?
It does not.
I miss my boy
Maybe
Van
there,
Mike.
maybe there might be more statues we might have to cleanse. Also, what did you say? What were the deities for this tomb again?
Lathander, Torm, Tyr, and what was the last one?
Helm.
Helm, yep.
That's our god.
Was Helm the bottom one?
No, these statues don't depict the gods of this temple. They depict heroes of El Terrell.
That bottom one buggered off. He may need to die before this purple aura disappears. There was one more that we didn't get.
Oh, another shadow?
One of the purple guys, I believe. He went around the corner and went all the way over here. Or I guess here when I lost sight of him. So I don't know where he went. But
To get his specter friends, probably.
Well, I boot in this door in front of me.
It's open.
Okay.
Wait, it was open? Where did my fire
Yeah,
go?
it was hanging off its hinges and got slightly incinerated by Gerbeck. So yeah, you can You can see into the chapel, and you see that the once beautiful main area of this chapel is littered with broken furnishings and splintered chairs. The stained glass windows have all been smashed, though one remains mostly intact where it's fallen whole onto the floor. Over there. It depicts a representation of the god Torm placing a golden helm on the head of a man kneeling before him.
That must be significant. I'm going in, guys. We going?
Might as well.
Oh, yeah, I guess. And I'll
Oh, that
follow
looks
Jay
much
up.
prettier from here.
I'm going to go and look behind this curtain.
I'm gonna stay near the big tank, bro, because I don't like more skeletal minotaurs to show up and kill me.
Yep.
Can I just like poke my head through the curtain, just checking Colton?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Just dynamic lighting here. Let's delete that. All right. So looking in there, you see past the one of the three curtained archways that connect this chamber to the other areas of the chapel. You see shattered wardrobes and dressing tables, as well as a number of smashed mirrors, suggesting that this was once where priests prepared for their daily services. Spiral stairs leading down are guarded by two insectoid creatures, each armed with a wicked trident, while a man stands beside them.
Do they see me?
Yeah, they see you.
Oh, hi! Guys, there's some people over here.
Hello?
So the man looks towards you and glares as the insectoid creatures brandish their tridents. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I live here. My home is just over there. And he gestures to the south.
Insight?
Have you seen?
Insight? I guess, yeah, roll an insight check.
Oh, balls.
Did you live here before?
This guy-
or-
Would I know what Grand Duke Ravengard looks like, by the way? Or have a bit
Yeah,
of a
I guess
description of some sort?
you are a native of Baldur's Gate, so you would know, if you haven't seen him in person, at least kind of what Ravengard looks like. This probably isn't him.
Okay. We're just looking for somebody. Have you seen anyone here in the last, what was it, a couple days? Last
Yeah,
2
something like
days?
that.
Or when did they go?
Yes, the men that came stomping down into the basement, into the what is it called? Into the ossuary. And since then, devils have been coming up from the basement, and he spits. No, not devils, sorry. Demons have been coming up from the basement, and he spits on the ground in derision.
What's he
Why?
wearing?
Are you allied with him?
we have been sent to go find him, and we need. We're not sure what he's what they want him for.
Nice neutral answer.
How would he respond to that? All right. Any allies of that wretched demon summoner are enemies of mine. Get them! And he snaps his fingers as the two insects leap into action. At that moment, you guys hear a skittering sound followed by stomping coming up from the stairs.
Uh-oh.
As a giant demonic looking scorpion followed by a number of dretches make their way up the staircase. The man quickly turns to look at the figures and lets out a shrill whistle with his fingers as the two insectoids, like mid-charge, turn around and make their way and start at the scorpion instead. What do you guys do?
I would try to attack the demons, I think. But I will probably have a low initiative, so.
Cast fireball.
All right. So if you guys are joining in, I will have you roll initiative. As Rhea is like totally with you over here.
Yes. Forgetting somebody. Yeah, Rhea. All right, bear
Brett, did
with
you
me
roll
as I
Lulu?
roll all the initiatives. Brett, can you roll Lulu's initiative?
I think I did. She got
Oh,
4.
yep, you did.
Okay. All right. So Gerbeck, you see all of these confusing turns of events happening. What do you do?
Well, I'm a little bit more concerned about the giant scorpion than the bugs. So... Sorry, trying to grab my fucking cannon. I will walk my cannon forward kind of like one tile and aim it at like the wall so the cone kind of... Fuck.
So the cone would just miss the man but hit the scorpion and most of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then... so I'll roll...
Scorpion is going to make a dexterity saving throw, which was 14. So that meets the DC. I think that's a pass.
Yep.
So it's going to take half that damage, which is 3.
And
All
then
right.
I will acid splash.
Okay, another dex save from the scorpion. It fails, so it's dodging the fire, but dodged straight into the acid vial you launched at it, which cracks, splashes all over its chitinous exoskeleton, and deals a buttload of damage to it.
And then for the remaining guy of my little gnome mini Gerbex movement, I'll have it walk back, and that's it. I'll stay beside my friend Jail.
All right. The scorpion is going to skitter up to you, as it did not like that at all, and is going to claw at you a couple times. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right. For 4 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
I use my reaction to stealth with my fade away. I don't know how that's gonna work when I'm grappled.
Okay. So. Okay, so you are invisible, but you're grappled. So you can't go anywhere, but it can't see you, even though you're in its hand. It's going to think that it has something in one hand, because it's not that bright, and claw out at Jail with its other claw, and miss.
Puny bug.
So it is going to sting at what it has holding in its claw. And it's not disadvantage, because the scorpion has blind sight, because it's a demon.
I'll take care of the Urbeck for you.
All right. So make a Constitution saving throw after taking the 11 damage there. All right. So you save, taking half of 4d10 on the save. Let me roll that. You take 6 additional
That's not
poison damage.
There's nothing about the poison that auto crits with a critical strike.
No, it's like a rider effect, so just the piercing damage crits.
Okay. That would have been nasty.
Yeah.
I would have got one shot if it did auto crit damage. Yep.
Yeah, that would be 40 plus. Yeah, that'd be a lot.
All right. This mysterious man that's living in this undead infested graveyard is going to run up behind the scorpion and just start feeding it punches.
Oh, I'm no longer invisible, by the way.
What?
Said I'm no longer invisible either.
Oh.
He has a very trustworthy last name. I trust him.
That 21 hits for 10 bludgeoning damage. And his second punch hits for another 11 bludgeoning damage. All right, Sareth, you're up.
I'm going to move in through the curtain here. Be like, oh shit, that thing's huge, and fire Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
14.
It does not hit.
Balls. Alright, second shot, even worse.
Does not hit, as your 2 blasts just deflect off of its chitinous carapace shell.
Alright, let me see. Yeah, that's my turn. I don't have anything else.
All right, Rhea. Is going to close with the demonic scorpion as well, and is going to make a couple of 2-handed longsword attacks. That one hits.
Please.
10 damage.
It is a
Second
plus
one
one,
is a miss. Oh yeah, for 11 damage.
and it's a 13 to hit, not a 12 to hit.
It still misses.
Rip.
All right. But she manages to stab into one of the scorpion's eyes, into the orb, and it starts to bleed a green, thick blood as she pulls the sword out. As she does that, the two little insectoid creatures are going to run to the top of the stairs here and ready up their tridents for the horde of demons that is pouring up the stairs. Krush, you're up.
Is gonna come over to here, and I am going to try and yeah, I'll just pummel this guy with my warhammer. Yes.
Okay.
2 hands.
Oh, hey!
no.
The return of the king.
Alright.
Crush him, Krush, crush him. All right. As you slam down two-handed with your warhammer right onto this thing's head, it just splats like a bug beneath the hammer. The green innards splashing out on the boots of everybody around, and the stone wall and the curtain here. As the tail kind of twitches out and almost like stabs randomly around it, everybody's just kind of like, whoa, backing up, and then it stops moving altogether.
Okay. I will also, with the bonus action, cast Healing Word on Gerbeck. It's not letting me heal. Hello? Am I lagging?
Hello?
No.
Maybe?
Sorry. Oh, right, never mind. I gotta select I always forget that.
Level that you
Level.
cast it at?
Yep. Level 1
Wow.
for 8 damage. But for my Healing Word, I will also say, oh, honestly, we're just here to help. Over to the guy next to me. And I will move behind the bugs to see if I can see. Oh wait, never mind. I don't have that much. I think I can only remove one more space up. Okay, so that's my turn.
Okay. Kilvius.
Okay. I'm going to move up to jail here. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm going to move up to Gerbeck here and cast Cure Wounds, level 1. And then I'm going to command my mask to attack the Hellhounds. Or whatever's coming up the stairs here.
Okay.
I say out loud when his Cure Wounds hits me that I feel like absolutely nothing has happened to me now.
Oh, I thought you took a lot more damage.
Oh, your guys' heals just combined put me back right to full health.
Oh,
Nice.
perfect.
So you
And
say on a scale of 1 to 50, I'm feeling a 50 right now.
Yep.
And where the hell is this? Attacks. There we go. And I will also give a bardic inspiration. Jail.
Okay.
We'll do this and this.
26 hits the creature. Roll for damage. As your mask pummels into this creature, deals 7 force damage as the creature slams up against the wall of the spiral staircase. Now it just looks angry. All right, Surzex, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna move to here and be like, well, let's take these things out together, and that's all I can do because I can't see anything.
Okay. Jail.
Can I move past these bug guys?
Yeah, you could.
Oh my god. Can I see under here?
Yeah, so the staircase keeps going around. This is all of the creatures.
Okay, okay. Well, we'll hold the line.
All right. As you close in closer with these creatures, you smell an awful fetid stench emanating off of them. Yeah, that's it. Never mind.
That's
They
it?
just stink real bad. Yep.
Does it smell like it would be explosive?
No, it does not.
And I will... How far do I move? Not too far. But I will have my shield out again.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I'll keep it off for a second. Doesn't make too long sword attacks.
All right. 11 does not hit.
Oh god.
And 8 certainly doesn't.
And I toss my shield back on and just stand there.
Maybe I didn't balance that sword as well as I thought. I'll look at it again tonight.
All right. With that, it is Lulu's turn.
Lulu is just going to fly up to here. You know what? Here. And then there's a lot of people that are covered up by magic.
All right. Now it is the demon's turn. This first one here, engaged with you, Jail, is going to open its maw and breathe out, and you feel that foul stench just multiply and magnify. And I'm gonna ask you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I wouldn't do that.
Why am I
Breathe
rolling
in
like...
heavily.
I get +3 from my aura protection.
That's still not quite enough.
Oof.
All right, so you are now poisoned as this thing emanates its stench cloud around it, and you can, on your turn, take either an action or a bonus action, but not both, and you cannot take reactions.
So he's retching.
Yeah, and basically, you're gasping for breath, and in between that, you're like, dry heaving. All right. This guy is going to attack at the mask because they're idiots. It's going to first try and bite the mask for a 7. It misses. Next, it's going to claw at the mask, a 16.
That's a tie.
Okay, so it hits
This
with the
mask is
claws.
dodging.
Oh yes, right. So it is a 3 then. These guys in the back that can't reach anything are going to climb over the railing of the stairs.
Oh boy.
No, Lulu!
And they're just going to that would have been 15 feet to climb up the stairs. This one is going to close in with Surzex. This one goes there, and that one goes there. And against Surzex, bite and claws, neither of which hit.
Hey, wouldn't the
And-
top flying bug be able to hit the bottom one thing now because it was waiting?
Yeah, sure. The top bug can take a trident stab at. That definitely is.
Whoa!
81 to
Oh.
hit.
Yeah, 81 misses.
He's so strong.
Oh my
But
god.
plus
Wow.
70 to hit.
It's not plus 70 to hit. It's plus 7, which results in a crit for this guy apparently. So yeah,
Right
he
on.
stabs out and scores a major hit on the side of this demonic figure as it oozes black ichor out of its wound, but it is still trying to bite at Surzex. Gerbeck, you're up.
Alright, Gerbeck's gonna walk on over. Feeling really refreshed from before. He's gonna set his little cannon down and make it walk down the stairs somehow. It does like a little comical hop at each stair because it can't quite make it. And it goes, Craig, how important is this mask?
Not very important. It can be replaced.
Oh, okay, well, I'll just go under the mask anyways and just flamethrower it down the stairs at those two. And I guess anything else that happens to be down the stairs.
Okay, so the Dretches are going to make dexterity saves.
Fuck, I forgot to uncheck my acid splash again.
That's a failure. That's a success. So the one is going to take that damage. So it is incinerated. The
Nice.
other one, however, saves, and you see that the other one was actually really injured and failed its save. This one like comes through the flame with very little injury. It seems that fire might not be too effective on these beasts.
Alright, well, what about some acid? And then I whip a vial of acid at this close guy.
All right, that close guy is going to make a dexterity save. He's going to fail, and he's going to take 12 points of acid damage as he melts into a puddle of black goo. It seems that acid is just as effective.
Well, at least acid works.
All right.
That's all Gerbeck does.
All right, this dude is going to rush over and start feeding these guys knuckle sandwiches.
Gonna catch these hands.
Wow.
Yeah, so he doesn't have the +5 there. He did just the 13. That's for the crit. So he one pumps this dude and just like punches its jaw off as it falls to the floor and sags down dead.
Holy shit.
Next, he runs up to this one and gives him the left to that past right, but does not hit. as this creature reaches out with its clawed fists and intercepts his punch. Sarith, what are you doing?
A little bit jaw on the floor from him just one punching a Drek. I'm still gonna blast this guy.
Okay.
First shot.
Blast away.
I'm gonna use. Nope, I can't do that. Never mind. All right, 11.
That misses.
Second one. That's better.
That hits.
13 damage.
All right, and you one pump this guy as you blast him away, hole smoking right through the cranium out the back.
Huh, I guess they weren't so tough.
Rhea's just going to be like, it's a little bit crowded down there. You've got this. And pass her turn.
Can I move, Colton?
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
I was going to go to there. That would be it.
All right, Cruz, jump the railing and belly bash.
Could something take the space of my mask? 'Cause it should be relatively small, I would think.
Yeah, it's a small object, I guess. You can animate like up to a large object right now, but since you've chosen a mask, it's small.
So I guess you guys could move in the same space.
So one of the insectoids is going to slip around everything here and go and stab at this with its trident, which absolutely misses. It's going to reach out with one of its additional arms, and the claw on that arm is going to make an attack.
It's like Logan never left.
Which misses. So then the second one is going to ready up here and make a stab at if it tries to get up the stairs any further. Krush.
I'm going to run up to the edge here. I can't see. Can I? Would I be able to look over the railing and see the situation?
Yeah, you would.
Can I just drag myself over there just to see what it looks like?
Sure, that'd be the easiest way.
All right. Okay, so I see that guy over there. I'm going to try and I'll just I'll just sacred flame him from up here.
Okay. Dretch is going to make a dex saving throw. Fail. So you can roll damage.
Boo, I wanted Cruz to jump off the top ropes.
I thought about it, but I've already been over the top once today. I didn't want to try and just look like an attention whore all day long.
All right, so the radiant flames spring forth and mar the flesh of this creature. However, it is still chomping out at the little insectoid that's like fending it back with the trident. Kilvius, what are you doing?
I am going to move up a bit beside the imp here. And I'm going to make fun of the dog, or the Mezzalon.
A Dretch, so I can zoom that in for you guys there.
Ugh.
If a bat lost its wings and hit the gym.
Yep.
That.
All right. Wisdom save is not this guy's strong suit. He fails, and he kind of confusedly looks at you, and he looks sad somehow. His ears droop a little.
And then I'm going to command the
sad
mask
dog
to
noise.
slam into it.
All right. Make a attack roll with the mask. Oh, that's a crit.
That mask is strong, man.
Yeah.
All right. How do you want the mask to do this?
Turn like backwards and like force itself on to the face. And, like crush the face as it's being forced onto it.
All right. So the mask flips around, so the backside is facing this creature's face, and then it just slams into its face, and then kind of like retreats a bit, and you guys see that its face is just now flattened, and then the mask just keeps slamming into this thing's head up against the stone wall until it's just flat.
Holy
Whoa,
moly!
what the fuck? I mean, what the fuck?
And then the mask will come back to me all bloodied and just go to my face.
Oh. All right.
Mini
If you
Gerb.
say so.
These are stink cloud demons.
All right. So, you now see that the figure standing there, like relaxes his fists and has his arms back down by his sides. He's no longer in a fighting posture, and he looks to you and says, "Well, you can't be so bad. You fight the demons as well. What are you doing here? Again, I ask."
Well, we're looking for insert NPC name.
Duke Alder Ravengard.
Mini Gerbeck starts comically hopping back up the stairs.
Looking
Looking
for Duke Alder Ravengard. We don't have any previous alliances with him, and if you say he's corrupt, then I'm inclined to believe you.
Make a persuasion check as the two insectoid creatures appear beside him.
Oh, nice.
Very well. If you say you are not allied with this demon, I'll let you go freely. You may go look for him.
And he is in the basement summoning demons?
He went down there and has not returned. And since then, the demons, they come.
Well, what if the demons got him instead? Maybe he doesn't like these just as much as you.
Well, it is a coincidence then that the demons started coming after his arrival.
The other thing, this might be a straightforward kind of question, but hopefully you understand the implications of where we are and why I would feel like I need to ask this. Are you a devil?
He looks a little bit taken aback. No, I am not a devil. But
Do I believe him?
I want to insight that as well too.
okay, you can both roll insight.
God damn it!
I'm going to use my inspiration for that one
All right.
that I've been hoarding for like 2 games, so might as well use. There we go. I have to use it at some point.
He's probably not a devil.
Nice.
He continues on, however. However, I agree with their holy crusade against the demons. They are the true ultimate evil of the universe and must be wiped out at all costs.
Hey, what do you know about those statues outside of the heroes?
Yes, those. I put my sentries inside those to warn of intruders.
So those specters and shadows were your sentries?
That's right. I command the horde here.
So the the zombies, the skeletons, and I assume the larger skeletons are also at your command?
Yes, the skeletons and zombies I have no use for. The demons that I have killed, I have brought their bones back to stop any intruders. After the last intruders have brought me nothing but pain.
Alright, well, I got some news. They kind of tried to attack us, so we smote some of them down with what appeared to be holy fire. We kind of touched the statues, and it looked like something happened, and then those specters are gone now. It's kind of a whole thing.
He kind of grimaces and all that, and he's like, "You have really set me back. Well, I will continue to grow my army to fight the demons."
Also,
He's right,
question:
there's-
who are your friends here?
These are Mesoloths. They are from the plane of
Okay,
neutral evil.
Hmm.
They work as mercenaries for whoever can pay them.
sounds like a lot of people we know back in Baldur's Gate.
So what do you think about the people of Elturel?
I must protect them by
Yeah.
any means necessary from the demonic horde.
But what if one of them tried to seek refuge in this church and then just got destroyed by Minotaur?
Then they should not have come here.
Do you know anything about the desecration of this chapel?
It all started when the Raven Guard came here.
Ah,
Does that include the blue aura?
Yes.
well, I believe we should put an end to this.
Yeah, let's we'll go check out the downstairs place, and hopefully we'll stop the demons from coming out.
All right. He says something to one of the insects. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
She.
Nope.
I
Negatory.
think Logan does,
Nope.
actually, if he was here.
Did he speak Aquin, or was that Vlad?
No, that's Crucial
That
speaks
was me.
because he's a Tordal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he says something to the
Oh,
Mesoloth.
Kilvius speaks Abyssal.
No infernal, I believe, unless Kilvius had an extra. I think infernals is devils, abyssal is demons.
Yeah.
And tieflings are usually devil based.
Yeah, they get infernal.
Well, I went to.
Sorry,
okay.
I speak infernal.
Sorry, was that Jordan?
I just left for 2 seconds. I heard infernal. I speak infernal.
What about
Do
Abyssal?
you-
I do not speak abyssal. Sorry.
Guess we'll never know then.
All right. But you'll know right now because it comes and joins you.
Right. The more the merrier.
Yes, take my
yeah.
bodyguard
Actually,
and go
sorry.
rid this place of the demons.
Thank you for your.
Okay, have fun. See you in a bit.
All right. And as you guys descend down the stair into the ossuary, we are going to call it a night.
Oh, we hit level 7, right?
Not quite.
Shit.
Good try though.
Oh, and there Octavius joins you for a brief cameo as I delete him.
Oh.
All right. Good job, guys. Did not take nearly as much damage as I thought from the 3 charging minotaurs.
I beg to differ.
And luckily, you touched one of the statues and managed to activate it before entering the chapel, or you guys would have been ambushed by all of those spirits and shadows.
God
Wow,
damn.
this guy's a dick, but also cool.
This guy's clearly fucking evil.
You see his last name?
Obviously not chaotic evil. It's definitely lawful evil.
Literally raising the dead, so, you
He's
know.
raising the dead and protecting the people of Elturel, but not if they get too close to the place that's summoning demons. In which case he'll just murder them outright and doesn't care.
Just a classic anti-hero. What do you want from him?
All right. So before we leave for tonight, we will have our vote for this session's inspiration. And chat, feel free to chip in. And there's no criteria at all. So anybody you feel that deserves to go into the next session with inspiration, feel free to cast a vote for them. And the players can as well. So who do you guys think deserves inspiration this session?
Surzex for the double crit.
Yeah, I'm in
Crush
between,
for literally everything.
I'm in between Surzex for the double crit or Jail for finally actually hitting a longsword attack for like the first time in 3 sessions.
I'll vote Seraph for taking the brunt of charge attack.
Yep. Somehow managed to get not knocked on my ass.
I vote Krush for grabbing the bull.
Yep.
Grabbing the bull by the horns. That was pretty awesome.
Sure, I'll give it to Krush as well.
Hey. It was almost a 6-way tie.
It's
Well,
like
it's a good thing,
the Pirates of the Caribbean. You vote for everyone but yourself.
It's a good thing that you chose to spend yours this session, even though it didn't get you much.
Yeah, I think I had it for like 3 sessions. I'm like, I gotta use it.
Oh, should have give it to Kilvius for putting on a dead demon's face, blood. That was pretty gross.
I'm still hoarding an inspiration, actually.
Ah,
For my
perfect.
Oregon plan.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this session. And we'll see you next week when the group finally finds out what exactly is going on down here with Alder Ravengard.
But first, where the boys fight a giant skeleton in the Sunday campaign.
That's right. Yeah, please join us for our special segment on Sundays, where we play under a different DM. Krush here, Brett, DMs an adventure for the rest of us, where we are a retired band of bards that have joined forces once again to find the legendary flick of fate to hopefully get the rock back and get the band back together.
And we're all old and washed up, and it's funny.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
As we go through an old-timey classic dungeon where literally everything is out to kill you.
And then some.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. See you later.
Bye,
Good
everyone.
night.